Hello, you're watching Shalom World News. I'm Katie Asco from Dublin, Ireland, and these are your latest headlines from around the world. Archbishop Samuel Aquila of Denver in the US has voiced concerns over the synodal path adopted by the Church in Germany. In an open letter issued on May 13th, the Archbishop warned of the untenable views of the Church put forward by the text of the German Catholic Synodal Path and the outspokenness of some prelates in Germany who are demanding radical changes to Church teaching and discipline. Acknowledging the clerical sexual abuse scandals and its ramifications in Germany, the prelate said church leaders in the country should make public acts of contrition and penance to gain trust of believers. The Archbishop criticised the text reinterpretation of the Church's teaching office, calling it radical doctrinal relativism. He blamed the synodal text for embracing the standards of the world and risking abandoning Christ, who has the words of eternal life. In the wake of the increased anti-Semitism incidents in the US, the Conference of Catholic Bishops has sent out a call for prayer and unity to give rise to a culture that rejects hatred. These sentiments are laid out in a statement issued by Archbishop Jose Gomez, who heads the Conference of Catholic Bishops, and Bishop David Talley, the chair of the Episcopal Body's Committee on Ecumenical and Interreligious Affairs. Echoing the words of the Holy Father in his encyclical Fratelli Tutti, the bishops encourage believers to denounce violence and take up dialogue to build bridges transcending differences. Reiterating the Second Vatican Council document Nostra Aetate on the Church's relationship with other religions, the bishops reiterated the irrevocable friendship with Jews and pledged their prayers to those who have been harmed. A pro-life group in the US is funding a $2 million campaign to highlight the humanity of unborn babies as the Supreme Court gears up to hear a case that could overturn the landmark Roe v. Wade ruling. The advertisement, spanning 30 seconds and funded by the non-profit Susan B. Anthony List, will run on national cable networks.
Except one, the unborn still fall victim to outdated laws. Science tells us that at 15 weeks, these babies have formed faces. They smile, they yawn, they feel pain.
Its message is that only one group has been excluded from more opportunity in 5 decades of medical breakthroughs, referring to the preborn. The ad also narrates that at 15 weeks, babies have formed faces and they smile, yawn, and feel pain. The issue came to the forefront when a former Planned Parenthood director, Abby Johnson, spoke at the Republican National Convention last year, recounting how she witnessed a 13-week-old baby struggling during an abortion procedure. A city in the southwest of Ohio in the US has become the first in the state to enact an ordinance banning abortion and declaring itself a sanctuary for the unborn. The Lebanon City Council unanimously voted on Tuesday, May 25th, to outlaw the medical termination of pregnancy. Mayor Amy Brewer said the ordinance sends a signal that abortion clinics, of which there are currently none in the city, are not welcome. While Ohio Right to Life has hailed the ban, Planned Parenthood said the prohibition is reprehensible. Meanwhile, there are indications that the ban might be challenged in court by its opponents, as in the state of Ohio and the rest of the US, abortion is legal.